Guys, so I want to introduce you to the pin squat and why we use it. Pin squat in my eyes is something that's probably we don't use often, you don't see often, but it's a really good tool to be using as an assistance exercise. You won't go as heavy initially on the movement unless you're sort of like above the parallel, which I'll explain in a minute. But if you're looking to sort of like improve your, let's say, core and your frame of when you're in a squat position, a lot of people fold. This is a great thing for it. Another thing, if you're trying to improve on the depth of what you're doing in a movement, so try and think about it, that when you do a squat, if you do a squat and you're struggling to get past that parallel position, if you're trying to get down past that parallel position, i.e. if you're looking more like the strength things, powerlifting side of things, or full range of movement, and then strip the weights back a little bit, go to a lower weight that you're used to doing, and then try and do a pin squat. Okay? So, what a pin squat is, you might know them as other things, but a pin squat is what we call it. So, using these, the frames here, you're going to bring the bar down to it, you're going to switch muscle groups off, and then you're going to fire back up. So, it's going to look like this. Okay, so that point there, where I'm at, is I was probably hitting at parallel. Okay, in my eyes, there's three phases of this. There's below parallel, there's at parallel, and there's above parallel. The reasons you would use all them three different ones is below parallel if you have a sticking point of below parallel. So if you're in a squat position and you really struggle to get out the bottom, and then go for that. It's getting like, say, getting to a point where you switch off the muscles and then you switching them back on, and you're getting the body to really fire up as you're going through. It's great, obviously, as a speed activation exercise as well. The second phase is obviously the parallel part. If you're struggling if you're struggling to keep your chest upright in the squat, I'd go for like the mid phase. And then if you struggle above getting out of it, and the top part is your struggle and your sticking point, and then obviously go for that. So the three phases I'd focus on. And then in regards to whether you have it a high bar or a low bar squat position for the bar, it's totally up to you and totally what you're trying to do with your training, whether you're trying to keep that upright position or whether you're more in like a powerlifting position leaning forward. Okay, think about that, think about how you can use it with your training, and hopefully it can help you develop a little bit more strength.